Good afternoon, everybody. Cornerman MMA here, Ryan the Mighty Quinn. I am so excited about Bellator 282 for a multitude of reasons. Brings back memories for me personally. I know a lot of fighters on this card. Um, Emotionally invested into a lot of them. So I just wanted to talk about that. ATT has, I believe, 6 guys on the card. We're going to focus on the main card, American Top Team. As you all know, that's my alma mater. Um, and it brings back memories of when I fought up there. I fought up there 9 times for Bellator, and it makes me think of instances where we had clean sweeps of the team, and there's really nothing better, because there's it's such an individual sport, but it's not in the same aspect as these guys are all training together, hitting the same date, hitting the same, trying to hit peak at the same time, locking arms, just staying with each other, and for you to all win at the same night, it's really something special. Obviously, even if it's even just one of you, but they have the opportunity to do that here, and it's really nice. And plus, up there, I know they got a ton of good burger spots, a lot of good food at Mohegan Sun. I know that for sure. They got Johnny Rockets. They got I think there's a Fuddruckers in there. It's they got a Michael Jordan Steakhouse. Always a good time at Mohegan Sun. So let's go over the main card fights. First one of my best friends in the business, Sabah Homasi, is fighting Macon Menankoya. I forgot how to pronounce his name. Saba's been hitting stride lately a lot. Obviously, I'm going to talk a lot about the ATT guys. I'm a little biased today, obviously. Saba's been hitting his stride lately. He just looks so good. I know this guy's he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. He's pretty tough in his own right. But I just think Saba's got this one. He's been training hard. We spoke with him. You can see the video a few weeks ago. He's looking good. Next one, Alexander Shabliy versus Brent Primus. Now, as everyone knows, Brent's one of the mainstays in the Bellator lightweight division. Alex is actually, I only trained with a little bit, but him and I fought. Actually, he's the only person to ever knocked me out. So I know how legit this guy is. And he's got really crisp striking. He's young going into his prime. He's only gotten better since we fought. So I think that this is going to be his this is going to be like his coming out party, so to speak, even though everyone already knows where he's at. Looking forward to that fight too. And you put the money on it. That's the coming out. That's the sleeper superstar of Bellator 282 for sure. The next one, we got Danny Sabatello versus Leandro Higo. A lot of buzz behind that. Danny's been on here a couple times. I love watching Danny. I've gone over his story so many times, so I'm so happy how things are going for him. He's been very vocal. He hasn't put the brakes on training or the microphone as far as the press. I love the way he's handling his career. I think he's doing it right. He had some things to say, clarifications on some comparisons on the Ariel Helwani show. I think he's doing great, and I think another one kind of is coming out, although we know who he is. I think he's got the tools to pull this off. Leandro's a tough grappler, but I think Danny's putting the work in. I know who Danny's been working with. I've seen Danny learn from his mistakes in the room. So, and then we come to our main event, Johnny Eblen versus Gegard Mousasi. Now, first of all, there's some trivia here that I'm going to announce on the Betting Bananas podcast Thursday. Now, Gegard Mousasi is one of 2 people to be Triple Crown champion between the major North American promotions, Bellator, Strikeforce, and UFC. Held the belts in 3 different promotions. Those promotions. Who's the other one? Who's the other Triple Crown winner? Bellator, UFC, Strikeforce. If you don't know the answer, tune in to Betting Bananas Thursday afternoon on the Fight Bananas YouTube page. All right, so Johnny, I remember when Johnny came around, he was wrestling with some of the kids, and he came into the wrestling room. He's friends with Steve Mocco, and he's a stud wrestler. We wanted to use him for fights. I really don't know if the plan overall was for Johnny to get into mixed martial arts, but I know he was living down here. He was coaching and coaching wrestling, and then when he took off, he just got better and better and better. I remember we had him grapple against Shoeface for a fight, and he just looked fantastic. Not in a bout, obviously, in practice, and we're like, wow, this dude just picks everything up, and he can't be submitted. And now he's got his hands going, calling himself Diamond Hands, Human Cheat Code. He's hitting his stride. So on the other side, Gegard was fighting Homeboy last fight, and we thought that fight was going to be Gegard's decline. He looked great. So Gegard's got a lot of tools. He might have the best jab in mixed martial arts. He's got a fantastic jab. Very well-rounded. Obviously, the experience goes to him. But what are we going to see? What's going to happen? Is he going to give the young fighter fits? I don't know. But it's a lot to look forward to. And again, I'm maybe being a little biased towards my alma mater there, but I'm really looking forward to this night of fights. The young fighters coming up, as well as Johnny getting his chance. Super stoked. Also on the card, I saw Brennan Ward's back in action. I've known Brennan since I was in high school. We wrestled together, stayed in touch once we were on the MMA scene. Let's see who else is here, if there's any other mainstays. I've got Tapology right in front of me. Let's see here. Oh, Katsugano. That's always a good one. Katsugano's fighting Pam Sorensen. I like that fight. It was always a Katsugano. Oh, Cody Law. Dude. Cody Law's on the card. I've totally forgot about that. Another ATT guy. Yeah, I mean they're building him up straight up. He's that's going to be a good one as well. Cody's a stud. I know that everyone. I haven't trained with him. I was out of the room before he came in, but I know everyone's got nothing but rave reviews to say about him and the training and the work he's putting in. He looked really explosive in his last fight. Who else we got here? Anyone else I recognize? No, that looks like it. But guys, yeah, sick night of fights. Can't wait. Can't wait. Really can't wait. Sometimes I wish they were on earlier. But what are we going to see? Tune in later. This week we got a lot of great stuff going on. I have an interview with Damon Jackson on his upcoming fight with Paul Sabatini, as well as his recent run and resurgence in his career. And we're still going over the stuff with the judges and the scorecards and everything. We got Dean Thomas talking next week. Anything else you'd like to cover, guys, you just let us know. We got a lot of good stuff coming up. Bye.